Alright guys, welcome back. We're going to start with the G's now. We have the Garbage Pail Kids movie. Garbage Pail Kids, if you guys are too young to know, they were great, really lewd trading cards back in the day, like when I was a kid in the 80s, in the mid-80s, like probably 84, 85. Garbage Pail Kids were such a good time. As you can see, like they're a little spooky looking and stuff, but I actually, again, this is still sealed. I picked it up used, but it was sold sealed, so whatever. But I haven't watched this yet, but it looked like a really good time. Another one of my top movies, Garden State. I love Zach Braff, and this movie I could just relate to it so well. I saw this, I think I want to say four times in the theaters, and then I bought it. I pre-ordered it, got it on DVD, and I probably watched it at least 10 times on DVD. Know every word to this movie. If you haven't checked this out, it's a real indie flick. It's Zach Braff's directorial debut. It's just one of my ultimate favorites of all time. I can't say enough about that movie. I'm a big fan of the 80s Garfield animation series. So I got Garfield Travel Adventures. I got it used for $6, but it's still sealed. And the ultimate Garfield collectible here, Garfield Holiday Celebrations. I don't know if you guys remember this growing up, but I do. The Garfield Halloween, Garfield's Thanksgiving, and Garfield's Christmas. I used to watch those every year on TV as a kid, and they were just... I couldn't pass up those DVDs for my collection. Another indie flick, Ghost World. That's actually a really young Scarlett Johansson, which is kind of crazy, and then Thora Birch are actually the main two characters in this movie. But you also have Steve Buscemi and a couple other really good actors in this. But Ghost World is definitely really cool independent flick. We have Ghostbusters 1 and 2. It's a double feature gift set. But both movies are part of this set, Ghostbusters 1 and Ghostbusters 2, classic 80s movies again. We have Robin Williams in Good Morning Vietnam, a classic movie again. I know I'm saying classic a lot, and I really apologize, but I'm going to try to not say that. But Robin Williams again, one of my favorites, so I have that for that reason, as well as just it's a good movie. We have Green Day International Super Videos. It's basically a collection of all their music videos on a disc, obviously up until... I want to say like the Warning album. They're still pretty young on this, so this was put out a while ago. We have The Green Mile. Really good movie. I really love Tom Hanks. As you can see, I've already shown a couple of Tom Hanks movies, but kind of sad in a way, but really good movie. Long movie, but really good. Definitely worth checking out. This next one's appropriate for yesterday, but Groundhog Day. Bill Murray, again, just another I won't say classic, because I'm really tired of hearing myself say it. I'm sure you guys are too, but Groundhog Day, really good movie. We have Guns N' Roses, Welcome to the Videos. It's all their music videos from back in the 80s and early 90s. November Rain, Sweet Child of Mine, Welcome to the Jungle, Patient, all their classic hits basically are all on here, which is a fun time. Another Matthew Lillard film, Hackers, one of my favorite movies too. Probably top 10 maybe on that one. But Angelina Jolie's in it. She does get topless at one point, if that interests you. But nonetheless, Hackers is actually a really cool movie. Another one of my favorite comedies of all time, Half Baked. I don't know. I've had some people tell me they hate this movie and that you have to be stoned in order to enjoy it. I enjoy this thing sober. I love this movie. I think it's hilarious, and I'm just shocked that they didn't make Half Baked 2 at any point. But this movie is one of my favorites, my favorite comedies. Another comedy set, we have the Happy Gilmore Billy Madison collection. It's got both discs inside this case here. But Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison, two of his early films. Classic 80s film of Heathers. Pretty good. Winona Ryder, Christian Slater, Shannon Doherty. It's typical 80s high school type movie. Pretty good. We have He-Man and She-Ra's Christmas Special. Again, if you're a child of the 80s, you would know who these people are, He-Man and She-Ra. If you are a child of the 90s and you're younger, check out who He-Man and She-Ra are. They're absolutely really cool. It's a cartoon from back in the 80s that I grew up on, but that's their Christmas special, as well as still sealed, but I haven't watched it yet, but the best of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, the top 10 episodes, as voted on by the fans, I believe. I got it in a $5 bin at Walmart. I was like, I could not pass up the 10 best episodes of He-Man, so that was really cool. Another Byrne movie, High Fidelity. Really good movie about music and like a rock and roll movie. We have Homeroom, which is actually a like a real independent flick, but really good nonetheless. Again, another one you could probably pick up cheap. I got it for $12.99, which I'm sure I got it as part of a deal at Blockbuster. But Homeroom is definitely a good time. One of my favorite independent films of all time, How to Kill Your Neighbor's Dog. Kenneth Branagh and Robin Wright Penn are the two main characters. Kenneth Branagh is hilarious in this movie, and when I first saw this, the title is just what drew me in, and I was like, I'm going to rent that movie. So I rented it. I was actually working at Blockbuster at the time. I rented it, and it was just so good that I waited for it to go as previously viewed or whatever, and I bought it. I just love this movie with everything that I am. If you have a chance, check this movie out. It's really good. So movie. I'd give it like a C+. Hush. Gwyneth Paltrow's in it. It's kind of like a B-rate thriller. It's really not that great, but I got it for I forget the dude's name, but the guy from That Thing You Do. He played the lead singer on That Thing You Do. I can't think of the actor's name, but Jonathan, like, I don't know how to pronounce it, but whatever. Anyway, so I don't know. I wouldn't go out of my way to see that, but whatever. I Am Sam, another great movie. What's his name? Sean Penn did such a great job in this movie, I thought, and I absolutely adore the soundtrack to that movie as well. There's a lot of good covers of Beatles music. This is just a blank case, but actually, if you open it up, you can't really tell. But it is whatever. I'll just tell you. It's I Heart Huckabees. Pretty cool movie. I wouldn't write home about it, but pretty cool movie nonetheless. We have Robin Williams again in Insomnia with Al Pacino and Hilary Swank. Somewhat decent, whatever. Really cool. Kind of fucks with your head. Excuse my language, but messes with your head. In the Mouth of Madness. Basically, it's like a guy who is living his life, but then finds out it's almost like the Truman Show. He kind of finds out that like a guy is writing a book which is actually controlling his life. It's very similar to the Truman Show, but more of a thriller than obviously that. We have Jimi Hendrix Plays Berkeley live in concert. Really good DVD. We have Jimmy Eat World. Hold on one second. I gotta shift my hand. My hand's starting to cramp up from holding this thing. Jimmy Eat World. It's just a DVD EP. It's got the music videos for Bleed America in the Middle, Sweetness, and Get It Faster, as well as some live tracks and stuff like that. Big fan of Jimmy Eat World since the beginning, before they were even famous. We have Jumanji, Robin Williams. Great movie. I absolutely love Jumanji. Another one of my favorite comedies, Kindergarten Cop, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I just love the part where he's asking the kids what their parents do, and the game that they play. Who is your daddy and what does he do? And I love the part where the kid from Full House was on it, and he's like, my dad's a gynecologist. He looks at vagina all day. It just cracks me up every time. But Kindergarten Cop is just one of my favorite comedies as well. Another Zach Braff film, The Last Kiss. It was actually kind of sad. It's all about like people cheating on each other and stuff, and I got it because of Zach Braff being in it, and of course, it doesn't hurt that she's in it too. She's kind of hot, but that's Casey Affleck. But I got it because of Zach Braff being in it, and I don't know. It's kind of depressing in a way, honestly, but whatever. Just gonna try to get through the L's for this one. We have Led Zeppelin, Song Remains the Same. The music movie / concert, I guess, whatever you want to call it, but a great concert. We have Life as a House, another great drama. Really, again, it's kind of sad, but a really good movie if you ever have a chance to check that one out. Another one of my favorite like hand-drawn animation films, Lilo and Stitch. I'm a big fan of Stitch. I actually had a hamster back in the day, and I named him Stitch. So Lilo and Stitch was such a great movie. I really liked that. I'm not even sure where I got this from, but pretty good movie, Little Mermaid. I don't know. I think I picked it up. It was originally $14.99. I picked it up for like $5, I think. So I figured, what the hell. We've got 20 seconds to go. I've got all 3 Lord of the Rings movies, as you well know what those are. I have this poker movie. It's called Lucky You. Drew Barrymore and some other dude. I forget his name, but Lucky You. And the last L we made it through is Lynyrd Skynyrd, Freebird the movie. Big fan of Lynyrd Skynyrd, and that's going to do it for the L's, guys.